Ladies, good morning and welcome to new arrivals at Artichoke. We're going to kick off with what's behind me in a few seconds. But first of all, I just want to talk through what I'm wearing today. This is the blue spotty Tallulah, which is our semi-fitted shirt. And this was in new arrivals last week. And we've styled it in a couple of the videos that we've done. And when we do our styling videos, we always talk about the fact that in this shirt you can wear two sizes. Now I am a 14 to 16, I can wear a size 14, I can wear a size 16, but I generally go for the 16. And I just want to quickly show you why. So today I have on the 14, it fits beautifully. I've actually layered it and I'm going to explain why in a second. If I button up, you can see that it actually is a really nice fit, Shows off my non-existent waist, but the problem is I can't move. And at Artichoke we don't stand here looking lovely all day long. We actually have to move a lot of boxes. Do you know what I think I'm going to do though? I'm going to move this phone down a bit because it's a bit on the... I should have done this a bit earlier. There you are, that's better. And so if I didn't have a layer underneath it, I wouldn't be able to move. And that's why we always say go for two sizes. Consider if you're looking the one that looks best on you, which is clearly the 14, because it fits me in the shoulders, and also consider where you will be wearing it. The other thing is, it's a long time since I've worn a shirt undone with a t-shirt underneath. And I think as we're moving forward into this winter, it might be a look that more of us actually go back to, because we are going to be looking for those extra layers of warmth. Now this is an MXO t-shirt. There are basic organic cotton t-shirts. We're going to keep them online throughout the winter in case you're looking for layering pieces. But obviously we can't get any more in the short sleeve until the spring. Long sleeve and roll necks are on their way. I'm expecting a delivery in October. So teamed up with an old t-shirt, my white 1975s, which are too big for me now, so I've just kept them, and I'm doing a lot more boyfriend look jeans. They're a size too big, and our stretch belt, which is gorgeous. I think online this is actually described as being the black, but it's a very dark navy. And this is just a great look for now. Anyway, I'm glad I've explained to you why we always say wear two sizes. Hopefully if you look at me in this video and then you look at me at the shirts I normally wear, it will help you understand more. New arrivals. They are just pouring in at the moment. And Linda has a week off next week, so she's been burning the candle at both ends trying to get them online. So you might actually have a few more new arrivals over the next week. Whenever I've got 5 minutes, I'll pop a few on the rail and come on live so that you can see them. Once we finish talking about new arrivals, then we will actually split all the garments that have arrived into brands. So they won't be complete reveals because, as I explained last week, everything's arriving in dribs and drabs this season. Logistics are still a nightmare for everybody. Everything's late, it's not arriving together. So we can't really do reveals because we'll only be revealing one item. But once we've got an entire brand shipped to us complete, then we'll do brand focuses. And another bit of news before I start with the new arrivals is Paddy. Those of you who have followed us since the depths of the first lockdown will know that my lovely son Paddy came home for his Easter vacation expecting to stay 3 weeks, and he stayed with us 18 months. And I have such admiration for these young people, because one of the many things that he missed because of the pandemic was his last summer being a cowboy in Montana. This was his final year. He actually did his finals at home. and we're very proud of the fact that he got a first. He's since then spent a couple of years working, and although he can't have an entire summer out in Montana, he is going back there for a couple of weeks on Tuesday. So he's going back to see his second mum, who I know watches these videos, and we're sending out a Georgina gilet to her, so hopefully we'll see somebody in Montana wearing them as well. And Paddy is just having a well-deserved fortnight on horseback. So yeah, I thought all of you who just remember when he was sitting behind the camera saying nothing for about a year would love a little update on what Paddy's up to. He's off to Montana on Tuesday, and he's going to have a fabulous fortnight. We are finally getting on to new arrivals. I'm going to put my specs on so I can read my writing. Have a slurp of tea. It's my third this morning, which is why it explains why I spend so much time in the loo at work, because I have about 6 pints before I get there. Right, this is, ladies, the green waterproof jacket from Bee Coastline. You've seen the navy one. You know that this was ordered accidentally. I thought I'd ordered a couple for George and myself. And 2 runs turned up. I promised you I would see if I could get some more. Haven't quite had time to do that, but I do hope to get on top of things by the end of next week, because we've also had a delivery of a beautiful colour in some jersey trousers that I didn't actually see the samples, I just saw a picture, and I didn't want to order too many before they arrived in case the colour wasn't as gorgeous as I thought it was going to be. But it is, it's fab. It will probably be featured on the next new arrivals actually, and is going online hopefully this weekend. But I digress from this jacket. We've been through it before. It's got a half fleece lining. It's like the Eel Jacobson ones. This is a faux pocket, but this is a real zip pocket. It doesn't have the split at the back like the Eel Jacobson ones. But it's a snip at £96. You will see that there are sizes missing at the moment. I'm not allowing you to back order until I'm certain I can get more stock. But if your life is incomplete without one, ladies, message us on whatever social media platform you're seeing this on. Please don't leave a comment on because I'm a bit busy over the weekend, so I won't pick them up. You can also call us on 01760 724948 or email us at sales@artichokecollection.co.uk. I see lots of people have joined us, so hi. I hope you're having a lovely morning. It's a gorgeous day here in Norfolk. Once I've finished this, I'm going to go and do a bit of cattle ranching, I think. We're letting our Dexters out again. We had to keep the calves in because there was no grass for them, but there is finally grass here in Norfolk. So yeah, I might even do a quick video so you can see what I'm up to later. Let me know what you're up to, ladies. That would be fab. This is the one piece this season, because everybody knows how rubbish I am at pulling things. Donna's got her winter boots, Ellie's got her winter boots. I still haven't got mine sorted out, but this I am pulling my size before it goes because I am in love. Right, it is double-breasted, and I will actually show you a photo of me in this jacket, because theoretically, if you have a large bust, you shouldn't wear a double-breasted jacket. But I think the buttons are in the right place. I think the V is deep enough, and the fact that it comes, it's almost a driving coat, you know. It comes to the mid-thigh, and this is the size 10. So on me, I think my size is going to come to about down here. As with all Bariloche jackets, it has the most beautiful detailing. So here are the buttons. I'm just going to show you the lining inside. It's a gorgeous black double-breasted blazer that I'm about to undo so that I can show you what it looks like inside. Just get this button undone. These jackets are all made in Spain, which is why they're investment pieces, but Bariloche, I would think, are one of the few manufacturers left that actually do, Spanish manufacturers that actually do still manufacture in Spain. a couple of the brands that we buy used to, and they've now managed to move production over to the Far East, which is why they haven't arrived. Look at this. Look at the piping on that. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is an investment piece, ladies. It will cost you £220, but it will stay with you for a lifetime. You will see my Bariloche blazer, the navy one. I can't remember how old it is now. It's my second one. So in 10 years, I've had 2 blazers. So cost per wear, these garments, you actually owe them money rather than the other way round. No split at the back, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. We'll have a little look when I'm trying on my size. And these are real pockets, not faux pockets. And again, you've got the beautiful pink lining here. We haven't got hundreds of these, ladies, but we have got, you know, enough. So you don't have to panic buy. However, if this is on your wish list for Christmas, I would recommend that you get somebody to buy it in the next month rather than hanging on till Christmas, because I'm not convinced we'll have full size runs left by then. So this is the Bogota Bariloche blazer, and it is my must-have piece this season. Next up is this lovely long gilet from Pomodoro. It's called the long lapel waistcoat. It's £85. This is a garment, ladies, that is perfect for this winter. It's an indoor gilet rather than an outdoor gilet. It's beautiful. I think it's a viscose mix, actually, touching it. I'm going to bring it up so that you can see the quilting. And I'm going to turn it round, and then I'm going to show you the splits at the side. Now, this is a size 8, so clearly it's far too small for me, and again comes to just above the knee. So I think this is going to be perfect for little people as well as taller people. I'm going to get Donna to try it. This is number 2 on my must-have this season. It's absolutely gorgeous. With Pomodoro, they have had real problems this season, and a lot of their stuff has been short-shipped, which means that a lot of our order has been short-shipped as well. So I wouldn't be quite as confident about being able to offer you items from Pomodoro season long. Next couple of months I think we're okay, but after that they're going to be big gaps. So this is the long lapel waistcoat from Pomodoro. It's online, it's retailing at £85. As always, ladies, if you've got any questions, message us, call us, email us. Most weekends I would say comment, but there's a lot going on this weekend, so I'm not confident I'll be able to pick them up. Now, these are one of the items that was short shipped as well. These are the snake print jeans from Pomodoro. They are gorgeous. I'm just going to bring it up so you can see the cloth. Now, ladies, for these, you must have a waist. I'm going to show you why they don't fit me. They have a defined waist, and can you see they've got a bottom and a thigh cut into them? So if, like me, you're a bloke, you look like a bloke with big boobs, by the time your waist is big enough to go, the waist of the trouser is big enough to go around yours, you will be wearing jodhpurs. If you are lucky enough to have an hourglass or pear-shaped figure, these are going to look fab on you. They are the most gorgeous, gorgeous chocolate brown. And the snake print doesn't shout, you know, it's very subtle, very, very sophisticated piece, this. £85 online, and I would buy these fairly swiftly if you want them. Next up, we're going to Tinta. This is another beautiful piece. Look what this looks like with my white jeans. But this is going to go into the winter too with a pair of navy Igors. This piece will be perfect for cruising, and it will be perfect for lunch parties throughout the autumn and the winter. It also will look great dressed down with stonewashed jeans. It's the usual screen printed piece that we stock. So it's a viscose jersey at the back. and the sleeves are dropped, but the main sleeve is a viscose jersey too, and then you have a screen printed viscose front, but it also has the drawstring detailing, so we will definitely be wearing this quite soon, as this is going to cover a multitude of sins, ladies, and the fact that it's a dropped shoulder adds to that sin covering. Gorgeous piece, another one on my wish list. I said this is the only thing I'm going to have, and I'm going to have it first, but as we go through, there are more and more that I think I'm going to have if I get my act together. This is the Helen top from Tinter. It's online, £69. You don't have to panic buy this, ladies. It's arrived and we have stock behind it. This is the perfect trans-seasonal piece. You are going to get so much wear out of this. You will wear it summer long, winter long. And again, it's another piece. Tinter is from the same house as Bariloche, and it's every single piece I have bought from them, I owe them money, not the other way round. The cost per wear becomes so low. And as you know, at Artichoke, that's what we're all about. Invest in pieces that you love, that you will wear for a long time. And when you add up that cost per wear, they owe you nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right, we're now on, I'm just going to pull the pink one because it's going to be easier for you to see the cloth in this. This is the Art Silk top from Pomodoro. It's £59, and it is made of viscose, I'm sure. Let me just check if it's viscose or poly. Hang on, let me find a label. So I don't want to give you the wrong information. It is viscose, I thought it was, but it's a crushed viscose silk. So it's just going to have that really lovely, you know, like when you wear linen, when you first put it on, it's really, especially if you put starch on, the lines are sharp and it looks really, really clean. And then as you wear it, it just collapses into that delicious crumpledness. This is not going to collapse as much as linen does, but it does mean that if you're slightly phobic about ironing all the time, you don't have to do too much of it. So I'm going to hold up the sleeve so that you can see it's elasticated at the bottom, which means it's quite wide. So that's going to be a nice detailing. And it's got the little front pleat. Again, this hides a multitude of sins. Just see what this looks like with white jeans, ladies, showing you that this is another perfect transitional piece. So you can wear this now whilst you get the last few weeks out of your white jeans. You will be able to wear this on Christmas Day with a pair of 7/8 trousers. You'll be able to wear it to any parties that we're invited to this winter. You will be able to wear it with a pair of pinstripe trousers to work this winter. It's a very, very, very useful piece, and it is a snip at £59. So this is the Art Silk top from Pomodoro. It's online. This is the bright pink, but we also have it in this beautiful teal colour, which again is just, I mean, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. These pieces are also perfect for cruising as well, because they are colours that will work in the winter as well as the summer. So if any of you are thinking about cruising later in the year, we are going, and haven't quite got your act together, we are going to set up a winter sun shop, which will be a combination of items that are in the winter collection that you will be able to take on your cruise with you because they will work in the sunshine, but also pieces that we've hung on to. So we've made sure that we have enough of our summer basics, like our Tilly trousers, our Tilda shorts, our Ina 530 crops, so that if you do need stock, you'll be able to go to our winter sun shop. So this is the Art Silk top from Pomodoro, retailing at £59. And finally, ladies, in black. And just look at that too. Gorgeous piece. And if you have black trousers with this, then you'll do that whole monotone look. You'll look super slim. A big piece of statement jewellery, a nice necklace or some nice earrings, pair of stilettos with our Igor 680s, and you are able to go to any party and you will look fabulous, and you have updated your winter going out wardrobe for 60 quid. And again, with these 3 tops, you can wear them in any situation. This will look great dressed down with stonewashed jeans. It will again look great with a pair of smart trousers to go to work. Covers a multitude of sins. These, again, anything that was showing you from Pomodoro, ladies, I wouldn't hang around too long. Right, dresses. Now, I had a couple of Artichoke girls here for lunch yesterday, Claire and Karen. They wanted to come and look at the K-Design dresses that had just gone online. And I thought this morning we probably should have gone live then, so you could have got their reaction. So I might drag them back to actually do a couple of lives with me with the new arrivals. They probably would quite enjoy it. Claire went to London on the 4 o'clock train yesterday because her husband wanted to pay his respects to Her Majesty the Queen and file past the coffin. I thought I might actually just hop over to the BBC live streaming later and pay my respects that way and see if I can see her, because the thought of having to queue for 24 hours does not fill me with joy. I really, really admire everybody who's doing it, and probably it is something that I would have done in my youth. I remember getting up very early to go and stand in the crowd at Princess Diana's wedding. But I was 18 then and didn't mind staying up all night. I need my beauty sleep these days. Right, on to the next one. Now, this is gorgeous. I know Claire is going to have this because she fell in love with it. It's called the Walnut Cow Midi dress. It's from K-Design. Now, this is a small, so it's not going to fit me, but I'm going to put it up against me so that you can see how beautifully these lines flow. Not a great colour on me, but Claire has a very different colouring, so she will look fab. It has a puff sleeve. I'm just going to bring it down so you can see it's got a puff sleeve. It's gathered there. It's got that slightly dropped waistline that K-Design did for the summer. You'll remember my Harlequin print dress. Everybody fell in love with it after I wore it, and it's because it's got quite a good waistline. It does have a rather lovely belt. K-Design have a habit of making gorgeous dresses and then rather hideous belts, but actually this one's nice. So it's got a belt that comes with it, but I would lose the belt. I don't need any accenting of my waist in its largest place. But this is a gorgeous piece. We have got stock behind it, so you don't have to panic buy. It's called the Walnut Cow Midi, and it is £90. Now we have it. I think this is the one that Karen's having, and I'm very tempted as well, but there is one behind this that I think is coming home with me. So this is the same dress in black. When I was viewing K-Design, these dresses reminded me of the Duchess of Windsor. And she was such an elegant woman, and she was, and also Coco Chanel. They do have the feel of a former era, and that's why I fell in love with them. So we had 2 of these, and we've got my favourite, which is coming up, but I'm torn between this one and the ribbed one. So when we play dressing up, you probably will have to let me know which one to go for. All these 2 dresses are available in size extra small to XXL, and I've suddenly realised I haven't told you what the other sizes are available in. There are gaps in these because they weren't delivered. There were gaps in these because they weren't delivered. Gaps I told you about in these. We have a full run in these, size 10 to 20. However, with the blazers, ladies, remember that once you're sort of about a 12, you might consider going up a size. These are mad Spanish sizes, and the Southern European sizing doesn't correlate completely to Northern European sizing, although the labels in them do, because I think we go up an inch and they only go up 3/4 of an inch. So you lose 1/4 of an inch with every size. So by the time you're about 14, 16, you're virtually a size out, which is why we say call us and we'll measure. But I've digressed from this cow dress. So this is the same style as the walnut. I mean, this with me with a bit of lippy and a bit more slap, I think I would look fab. I know I'm not supposed to wear black, but who cares? £90, Black Cow Midi. Now this is the one. Oh, and this has a lovely belt as well. So both these dresses have gorgeous belts. This, however, has a completely hideous belt. I mean, why would you? I think we're a bit old for bondage, don't you? I'm not really sure I was ever into bondage, but I certainly will be discarding this rather hideous belt and just chucking it on the bed, because I think it ruins an otherwise perfectly beautiful dress. So let me see what this is called. This is called the Rib Knit Midi. It's £110 and it is a rib knit. Can you see? It's a rib knit. It's got a boat neck. It's got these puffed sleeves. It's a beautiful weight, and it's got the gather in at the wrist that the other one had. This is a heavy weight, ladies. If you are somewhere hot in this, I think you are going to die. As everybody's going to have their heating off this winter, I think it's the perfect frock for this year. Just want to bring it up close so you can see the buttoning down one side. And can you see it's done diametrically cross? I mean, I just love this. It's sized slightly differently. It's 1, 2, 3. So they are saying, but we haven't tried them on yet, that a 1 is 10, 12, a 2 is 14, 16, and a 3 is 18, 20. But until we actually try these on, I might take that with a pinch of salt, because they're ribbed. And obviously we don't want to be lumpy bumpy. So let us try them on. Obviously go ahead and buy it if you've fallen in love with it and you're the smaller side. But if you are a size 20, I'd call us before you buy a 3. And if you're a size 16, I would call us before you buy 2, if you see what I mean. Because we need to try them on and check them. But I think this might be the piece for me, so I really do need to get my act together, because I probably want everything on this new arrivals. Right, so there we are, ladies. That's it for today's new arrivals. I've got 3 IKEA bags in the sitting room downstairs of stuff that I need to check to go online, because Linda has been working on it all week. So you will see lots of new arrivals intermittently over the weekend, whilst in between when I'm doing other things like blooming cleaning. We're letting the cattle out. Oh, and Rob and I are going for a lovely walk around Boughton Fen, which is about 5 miles away, and we've never actually walked round it before, but we are determined that's what we're going to do tomorrow afternoon. What are you up to? Be lovely to hear from you. We need to enjoy this glorious weather whilst it lasts, because I don't know, we hoped to have lunch outside yesterday and it was a bit chilly. So I had lunch inside for the first time this summer. So clearly autumn is on its way. I've also got to pick all my apples. We've got the most beautiful apple trees. They're about 110 years old now. And I need to pick my apples before they all fall onto the ground and rot. Lots to do. And obviously the shop will be closed on Monday. And although we're not shutting the website down, we won't be responding to any queries on social media, on the web chat or email, because obviously the nation wants to concentrate on Her Majesty and everything that she did for the nation. So please do not expect a response on Monday. We will be focusing on something else. Hope you have a fabulous weekend. Donna's in the shop today, so if you've got any questions about any of these pieces, don't ring her, because she probably doesn't know, bless her. She's been so busy sorting out other things, and none of these are really on the shop floor. So keep your questions to calling us or emailing us, and then at least she can take messages and I can update her on Tuesday. Have a fabulous weekend, ladies. I am aware that I've rambled on slightly more than I should have done. Have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.